Now, one of the things I wanted to mention to you guys is that Amazon is obviously the big fish when it comes to digital retail. They've been a great company for many, many years, very efficiently run, always pushing boundaries, always, seeking to grow, to the point where you wonder if anybody can really compete with them. Well, it turns out that Walmart and Target are actually trying to really compete with them, to the point where there are people that are actually openly speculating as to whether or not it makes sense to actually own Amazon Prime anymore. Now, I'm an Amazon Prime owner and I've had it for many years, and I think about the fact that because I have it, I just like to keep it. And it comes with other things like the subscription to the digital movie service and stuff like that other companies can't really match. But at the same time, if you're into just shopping, let me just tell you why people are starting to question whether or not the Amazon Prime offer is one that you want to keep. So I'm reading here in an article in USA Today, and basically they said that they speak about how Amazon has set the standard for online deliveries, which I agree with. They mentioned, though, that Walmart and Target in particular are trying to compete. The Amazon Prime offer right now is about $119 a year or $13 a month, $12.99. And you get unlimited 2-day and 1-day delivery for more than about 100 million items. And you get a lot of other perks like again, I mentioned the films and all that. And I watch some of the movies and shows on Amazon, which is actually an added bonus that a lot of people can't offer. But Walmart is trying to be aggressive, at least when it comes to retail customers. Walmart's digital team, led by Jet.com boss Mark Lore, has acknowledged that it cannot compete with Prime. To make its offer attractive, Lore took the bold step of making Walmart's 2-day delivery free to people who place qualifying orders of $35 or more. Now, what's interesting about this is that it only covers a few million items, which sounds like a lot, but actually that's about 100 million less than what Amazon covers, right? So they're covering far fewer items. They have the $35 minimum, so it's not, it's not as great as what Amazon offers, but they're getting closer, right? They're trying to move closer. Target is also going same day. Target has lagged behind Walmart and Amazon when it comes to offering 2-day delivery for free. It has a similar offer to Walmart's with a $35 order minimum, but it only provides a selection of a few 100,000 items. So the selection's even smaller. Now, Target, where they say that they offer a true alternative to Prime, is same-day shipping through a company called Shipt, SHIPT. But there's a cost with Shipt, about $99 a year, $9.99 per order. And so, if you compare that to Amazon Prime, it's still not a comparison in my opinion, because even though Amazon Prime is $12.99 a month, or sorry, $129 a year, or $119 a year. Sorry, I keep getting the numbers wrong. Forgive me. $119 a year versus $99 a year, so you're paying an extra $20. But remember, you get among other things, you get access to that whole digital library of all the movies you can watch online. Target and Walmart don't do any of that, right? But I guess if you're just shopping, I think that that this can actually make them a little bit more competitive. What I really also think is that Amazon is a company that doesn't have a lot of. Sometimes when you're the dominant player in the game, people kind of want to just get away from you just because. And I kind of wonder how that's going to play out for Amazon. If people are just going to say, you know what, I just want to try something different. I just want to get away from that. And so I'm just going to go over to Walmart just because. But Walmart doesn't exactly have the best PR either. I also think that given that Walmart is offering, the free 2-day shipping for orders of $35 or more, if you're a customer that typically orders $35 or more of merchandise, and you tend to order things that are very popular, then the Walmart offer can actually be considered better because you're not paying that $119 a year that you have to pay to be a member of Amazon Prime. Because I have to admit, even though I know that I have access to that big digital library of films because I'm a member of Amazon Prime, I don't really watch them that much, right? So it's kind of making me sort of reflect a little bit on what makes sense. But I think the key idea here is that companies are really staring down Amazon and trying to find ways to compete with them. Amazon is really under a lot of pressure to keep growing, to keep its stock price strong. It's going to be really interesting to see how this race kind of unfolds. Because you see Bezos is such an innovator that he's actually getting into things like space travel, which I think is going to be literally one of the areas that Amazon has to grow. Like they've conquered Earth, so now it's like, what else is there to do? Well, let's go to space. No nobody's out in space. And Bezos is that's one thing that Amazon has that other companies just don't have, is they literally are able to go places and do things nobody else can do. Like, for example, Amazon has a patent where nobody else can create, from what I understand, I got to double check this, but no other company can create a one-click sales process. Like, they literally patented the one-click model where you go to the website and you click once and you buy and it's at your door a day later. Nobody else can set that up. Like, I think they have to have 2 clicks or something, or they can't call it a one-click process. It's something like that. And so basically Amazon's ability to innovate, I think, has really helped it to really take off. And Amazon's also an interesting company because a lot of companies are trying to imitate Amazon in other ways, like companies like Uber and stuff like that are losing tons of money. Like, I think Uber is losing about $1 billion a quarter or some insane amount of money, but yet they're worth billions of dollars. Well, why are they worth billions of dollars when they're losing money? Well, because Amazon used to be worth billions of dollars when they were losing money, and people wondered if that company's valuation was justified. Well, that was back when the stock price was $50 or something. Now there's no question as to whether or not Amazon, is a solid company, right? In fact, Amazon's stock price now is $1,886 as of today, which is June 18th. If you go back 5 years, you could have bought you some Amazon stock for about $324. So it would have multiplied by 6. If you'd gone back to, say, 2002, you could have bought it for $15. So even when Amazon's stock price was at $15 a share, there were people who felt that the company was overvalued and that buying the stock was a bad deal. So, being able to see the future and which companies are going to grow and which companies are eventually going to generate revenue has been a great way to make money. But the hard part, though, now is because Amazon had its success of being underwater and then coming out of water and doing so great, every company's trying to do that. So many companies out of Silicon Valley are doing that, where they're scooping up market share, losing tons of money just so they can position themselves as first movers, with the sort of hope that once they get there, once they become big, they'll figure out a way to monetize in a profitable way, increase their margins, and start making money. Well, it's kind of like jumping off a building and saying, I'll just start building my parachute on the way down. Some of those jumps are going to end up in bloody death, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing with these companies that are trying to do what Amazon's doing. But I think Amazon is just very well run. I'd be curious to know what happens to Amazon stock if something were to happen to Jeff Bezos, because I give him credit for all of this, honestly. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. TheBlackFinancialChannel.com. THE. That's TheBlackFinancialChannel.com. Also, if you want to learn to buy your first share of stock, I have a free training for you on how to buy your first share of stock. I want everybody to be an investor. Just go to blackmoney100.com, blackmoney100.com, sign up, and you can get access to the free training. Very easy to do. And then when you come back, I want you invested. I want you to be like the rest of us and start, building wealth for your family. It's really important for us as a people. So take care, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Be good. Peace.